as a principle or as a habit you want to get into as a therapist. And by the following, I mean paying attention to what arises spontaneously in the client, especially if it surprises the client a little bit, or if it happens suddenly. You might say something and the client will be studying what's going on, and then, oh, I just felt like, or I just remembered. You have to do something with what just happened for the client. If you felt like doing it, so do that. Like I felt like doing this, or I felt like turning. The reason that's significant is it's a sure way to relate to the unconscious. And it's a sure way to move the process in the direction that the person's unconscious wants to go. If it arises spontaneously, it's pertinent to some part of the person. And if it's a little bit of a surprise, it must have been the unconscious revealing itself. Or else, I don't know why that's here. I don't know why that happened. And it could be a gesture, it could be a memory, it could be an impulse, it could be a thought, an image, anything that pops up spontaneously is a good thing to follow.
But it's the whole reason we're so focused on present moment experience, because what we want to interact with is in the unconscious. It's not what can be spoken about. It's not what people already know about. And the real-time evidence of that kind of stuff is what comes up spontaneously, what's manifest in behavior. Mm-hmm. It's not thoughts that you have in your mind so much, although it can be that. It's not what you're thinking about. It's what you're already doing automatically, the unconscious expressing itself. And that's why we want to follow.
Yeah. It's not the rider, it's the horse he rode in on.
And by following that, it shows that we're really with them, we're trustable, and we can go somewhere that they really want to go.
Yeah. There's always an element of curiosity when something arises spontaneously like that. And that curiosity is a motivator for the person. So they'll want to do if you suggest something that might help them understand why that thing came up, they'll do it. The other thing that happens very spontaneously that you want to be able to do something about immediately is an emotion appears, a feeling appears. You don't want to talk about that feeling so much as you want to react to it or respond to it, and then let the client talk about it or let the client think about it. Because when an emotion is present, the person will, if you're not trying to engage them in a conversation, the person will draw associations to that emotion. First the emotion comes, and then the belief, or then the memory comes. And usually if you give it just a little bit of time, you stay silent and let the client have time to associate, it'll deepen.